they are doing to us. We were asked to move out unaware. They came from the court of law. I don't know who they are. They just came with the police and said we should move out. We got this apartment. It's not up to it yet. They sold it out. The name of the landlord is
The reason. Take your 5 minutes.
Yeah. So thank you, Evans. Thank you for your advice. But the fact still remains. We'll still make it clear again. None of Ghanaians hate or have any hatred attitude against Nigeria because we've been living with them for so long. But the fact still remains. These are the matters. See, there's something called matches. It's not only the stick that can bring fire. You have to press a trigger to trigger something with the box before you can get fire. Ghanaians have experienced Nigerians for so long. After the 1983 Ghana must go issue that happening back in the days. When Nigerians came to Ghana, most of them have done something that it has caused pain in Ghanaians' heart. This is the fact on the grounds. When it comes to kidnapping, armed robbery, bullying, intimidations, and abusive, and in fact, doing all sorts of fuckery in this country. Now, all these things are in the hands, in the hearts of, or in the minds of Ghanaians. But because how we were brought up, that anytime you want to strike, you remember, when you strike and you destroy it, go against you. That's how our rhythm says, our proverb says. So we always think. And it seems most Nigerians have never witnessed how Ghanaians, how we fight. They have never witnessed it. And I will give you an example. If you go to the northern region, you will see how we have our challenge over there. That is why when Ghanaians saw this man behaving the same thing that creates war in Ghana, that this tribal civil war in Ghana, we have started getting furious because we don't want things to happen again. Now, my brothers and sisters here, when we say Nigerians are causing problems in Ghana, we are not just hating them or we are just putting on them. These are challenges that we have evidence, clear evidence. And recently, we saw another state governor or state senator saying that when you arrest 100 people doing kidnapping, armed robbery, any type of criminalities, 99% of them is Igbo. We are not saying, for me, we don't even know anything about Igbo or Yoruba or whatever. We don't have any issue with anybody. Until recently that we saw that man trying to give us a sense of an idea that a certain group of people called Igbo, and he's part of them. And when we track Igbo, it links the same people to Biafra people. Okay, so now we are coming back to our land and see who is this person. Now that we are realizing he's trying to build a certain people called Igbo. We thought we are all Nigerians. Now, if our Nigerian brother here trying to threaten Ghanaians, I would rather go back, call our people, tell them that what exactly you are doing that makes these people angry. If they say it is A, okay, let's just take the A and put it outside. Period. But you can see Nigerians in Ghana today behaving the same as the same people here on this platform. So now, once I'm here, it is affirming for them to say, oh, really? So these people want to overpower us. That is why the man that came to do business in Ghana in 1995 up to today, behaving like he's a king, building kingdoms. All these Ghanaian states in Accra having a representation, calling them paramount chiefs and calling himself my palace. Really? So these are matters that most of you people here don't understand. And in fact, when you go to the grounds in Ghana, the people have now understood Nigerian at this stage. So if I were you here, we would rather organize and go and call our people. See, this is the difference between maybe, let me say, Ghana and Nigeria. We Ghanaians, when our people are doing something that is going to create problem, we don't go and support them. We go and we call them, hey, you come here. What did you do that makes these people angry? That's what we are. That is why it is hardly for you to see Ghanaians are fighting. You can see us changing West, blah, 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 blah. But it is hardly for us to see that we're changing blows. Now, if you come to Ghana, this country, if you come here and you see how Nigerians are behaving, when you give them your room, the next time you see them, they tend to be landlords and renting their rooms to other people. It is against our laws. When you sell land to them, they tend to landlords and they sell the land to other people. So when you hear the man...
Yeah, life for our people's head. We will not allow it. I know.
And you don't laugh.
No, Sophia, you need to let him to exhaust his time. He's just 30 seconds.
Yeah. You let me talk.
Sophia, you need to respect his
Sophia,
time,
I
please.
beg,
So,
don't come and cause problem here. Sophia, don't come and cause problem.
When we heard the man, Eze saying he's going to he has secured a land and he's going to build blah blah blah, and then all Nigerians, all you Igbos will come there, and then they can come and buy. Then we understand. Oh, really? So it's like Ghanaians have slept and their legs is outside there. So that is why the youth of today, we are fed up. And I heard somebody saying, oh, why shouldn't you allow your leaders to fight for you? Please, that person must be a person of ignorance, full of ignorance. The future does not rely in the hands of the old people. That's why Ghanaians, we are going to take the future into our own hands and to make sure we take everybody who will fight against our sovereignty. So it is not about you being Igbo or whatever. It's about the character and the evidence that we have. So please, our brothers from Nigeria, it is better to go and advise the people. And we want you to speak against the criminality going on in the country. Because none of Nigerians are speaking against what Ghanaians are saying. It means you are
seconding the things you have a leader now. Look at your leader talking here. Listen to your leader. Listen. You don't want to listen to this guy. This is a king talking.
Please. This guy is a journalist.
He's not a leader. And you tell him to move so he can listen.
This guy is a black rasta. He's a
Black rasta is not a king. Black rasta is a common man like the way we
Listen to
are.
your leader. Don't
I am telling you, black rasta is a common man like the way we are.
Sophia, please, calm down.
Listen to your leader. Listen.
I think
so if they are insulting their own fathers and their own kings and queens, how much more foreigner? So automatically shows that they are not cultured. It shows that they're out of their mind. Out of their mind.
Oga Igbo fetish priest who they parade himself as a king in Ghana. Like so, you dey tell me say if they give you opportunity to be king in Ghana, now so you go dey talk. Look at him, now so king they talk. Have you heard any Ghanaian chief or king they talk like this? We are mannerless. We not get culture. I just want to bring your kingdom here. I don't want to come personally. Look at this lunatic. If you want, hey, make we do one like this. You dey crazy? Your people, Igbo people, they got culture. And they are murderers. They got culture. They be kidnappers. They get culture. They buy people left and right. We are cultureless. What kind of nonsense and loose talk is this? This time, it's not joke anymore. My people, Ghana youths, stand up for your freedom. We cannot take this nonsense from this nonsense man anymore. I don't invest. All this while, I don't invest until I make this video. What kind of nonsense and loose talk is this? At the best. Look at this one. Free. Power. That is what. Who you be? Get out from this.
Host, I was listening to you when you were talking about Nigeria. To be frank, I was preparing a very long note to reply to you. But fortunately, you shift and balance the question, and I was happy. And trust me, if you are a very sensitive host, when you were talking about Nigeria, look at the comment section. They were happy, jubilating. Now, when you shift the narrative, look at the comment section again. They were insulting you. Now, let me put this clear. I've never sound.
Wait. Let me tell you. Let me correct you something. My duty is to destroy Nigeria.
Right.
Why?
Right.
You say you are in Ghana. If Nigeria is working well, will you be in Ghana? If you say you are in Ghana, if Nigeria is working well for you, will you be in Ghana? Do you know that in that same Nigeria, children are being raped? Children are being they don't have any option than to do prostitute. Did you know in that the same Nigeria that Fulani herdsmen who is in control of Nigerian government is unaliving more than 5,000 people on a weekly basis in the northern part of Nigeria, in the Benue State, Agatu people, the Boko people. Do you know what is going on in Nigeria? Are you proud to be a Nigerian, to pronounce yourself to be a Nigerian for all these things that is going on in Nigeria? That even to extent, if you defend yourself from Fulani terrorism, you overpower Fulani terrorists who want to come and unalive you and your family. You unalive that Fulani herdsmen. The Nigerian government will come and arrest you. Why did you buy Fulani terrorists? It's happening in Nigeria. So all these things is happening in Nigeria. When all these things is happening in Nigeria, Look at the one I play. A Yoruba woman who is doing business of catching people, unaliving them, cutting them, selling them for them in pass by pass to do money ritual. It's happening in Nigeria, and you want me to be here, be happy about Nigeria. Do you know that more than 99.9% of people that have been unalive in Nigeria are government problem, government cause it? And then you want me to talk about there is nothing good about Nigeria. Nigeria is Nigeria is worse than terrorists. I hate Nigeria.
Just in 1 week, how many bad news for Nigerians? Just in 1 week. Just this week, we received a news that a Yahoo boy scammed Donald Trump of $250,000. Just this week, we received a news that Donald Trump have restricted visa for Nigerians for only one entry for 3 months. Just this week, we received news that the Common Dubai UAE have banned tourist visa for Nigerians from 25 years to 45 years. Just this week. Just this week, we received news that Canada have increased proof of funds required for express entry. Just this week, just received bad news for. I've never seen any good news for Nigerians this week. Waiting they happen. Nigeria. Just bad news now. Now what with the and these are not. I'm not even talking about the national news or national as in the Nigerian news. These are international news referring to Nigerians. Hey. This our country, it be like an outcast. To be a Nigerian now is a very big task. If you meet somebody and you tell them where are you from, they ask you where are you from, you'll be like I'm from Nigeria. In their mind, they'll be pitying you. Hey, yeah, this guy from Nigeria. Hey, yeah, he's from Nigeria. Hey, yeah, because the way they don't paint us, the way they don't paint us, we be like snake. You know, say snake for Africa. They say snake. They won't kill them. Now, wow, peace and love. Help me and share.
Ghanaians, the very moment on I accept that Igbo man, make it come create that soul kingdom for that on our country. From that very moment, now I don't take set problem for on ourself. From that very moment, you go see on our children no go feed they work out peacefully in streets. From that moment, on our mama no go feed they go farm. Make she come back home successful again. When I tell the Igbo man, make he go back to his country, make he go back to Nigeria, make he go back to his state, make he go Enugu state, make he go Abia state, make he go buy land for there, make he go create his own kingdom. When I not accept that Igbo man, make he create that kingdom. Anything make him create them. On I see problem where we say most of we Nigerians, most of us we know they feel they go back to Africa for visit. If we go Africa for visit, we they hide the waka. Number one, kidnappers, then they worry us. Thief, armed robber, then they worry us. Fulani headsmen, then they worry us. Boko Haram, then they worry us. No peace for Nigeria. Anything peace is very far from Nigeria. So the moment on accept that Igbo man, make he go create that kingdom for that country called Ghana. The moment on accept and from that moment, now I don't take create problem. From that moment, now I go see say if I from this diaspora here go back to Ghana for visit, on I not go feed they sleep peacefully. If on I go back for holiday, if on I there abroad, on I go back for holiday, say on I won't sleep. Ghanaians, on I not go feed they sleep again. You understand? As Ghana dey now, as on a day now, na fit dey sleep, not on go forget to lock door self. Thief no dey come worry on, arm robber no dey come bust on. The moment on let Nigerians take over that Ghana, the moment on let Nigerians, that Igbo man, he go dey create that kingdom. From that moment, bro, on no go get peace again. Oh, now different kidnapping, different killing, different problem will come start to dey befall on now. So if una get sense, mona no give her that chance. Not dey by the thought say it's we Africa. No, mona no accept am. If una accept am, courtis go start. Una children whenever they experience that thing called courtis, they will come become courtis. That one I go see say, you go see say, una will dey kpai each other for no reason. Mona no approve am. Mona pursue that Nigerian man, make it go back to Nigeria. He get a lot of states there for Nigeria there, which is na Igbo. A lot of states they say go fit go create a kingdom. Mona no accept. Mona pursue.